Alright, what is up, y'all? Let's run through some technical analysis on Cardano. Okay, it looks immensely interesting for reasons we will delve into here. In this video, we will discuss what I see happening both short-term and long-term. So, if you guys want to stay up to date with critical technical analysis all throughout this bull run, I invite you to like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon to notify new uploads. So, guys, something I've been talking about for a while on this channel is the fact that I believe we are forming what could be a cup and handle. Now, if I can just find, there we go. Jeez, that was a struggle, huh? Okay, so, taking a look at this. Look at this. Cup, handle. Extremely bullish pattern. And which makes sense because we've been breaking out incredibly as of late. Now, if we take the height of this cup to the bottom of this cup, and we take a breakout point, assuming it's the 1.5, I would say we perhaps have a little bit more to go up here in the short term, perhaps the 2.8. Now, if we take this cup and handle and assume the cup really began here, and this was the cup, and this area here is the handle, if we assume that this kind of downward, somewhat downward price action is the handle, right? So if we take the height from there to the bottom of the cup, okay, we assume that is the breakout zone. Well, then you can see we probably have quite a bit more to go up, right? Now, I like to take the conservative approach because, probably safer. And if that is indeed the case, perhaps we might see 28 cents soon. Now, let's do some TA here in the short term to try to figure out whether or not we may do that. So, looking at the daily indicators, MACD moving up, stochastic moving up, RSI moving up, volume moving down, stochastic, yeah, guys, it's a matter of time before the stochastic goes down here. And the stochastic just tells you changes in trend. It doesn't really tell you the extent to that change in trend. It could just be a small change. So, that is just something to keep in mind here. Looking at the 6 hour, ooh, look at that decreasing volume. MACD not telling me a whole lot, still going up, we could still break out further. Stochastic on its way up. RSI making lower lows, higher highs though, I think in a general kind of downward direction, which makes sense. We've pumped quite a lot. It makes sense that we kind of want to, have a bit of a correction here. Now, looking at the 6 hour here, the 20 EMA would be right at the 21 cent range, which is like the bottom of this price action. We can see the 21 cent was resistance by this wick, now flipped into support. So if we were to break down further, have a substantial pullback, at least in the short term, I think the 21 cent range makes a lot of sense for a pullback range if we were to have more of a significant breakdown. Something to keep in mind, guys, I believe we are in a NA ascending triangle where we may have broken out bullishly. Let's take a look here at the hourly. I believe it'll be more helpful here as to see why. So yeah, looking at this ascending triangle here, we can clearly see price is reacting off this line here. Okay, I drew the top of an ascending triangle. We may have broken out bullishly here because we can see how price got rejected off the 24 cent, rejected off the 24 cent, and then we broke out. So what may indeed happen here, because yeah, MACD ticking down, stochastic wants to go down, RSI in the overbought region on the hourly. What may happen here is that we may just fall down and retest the breakout point in 24 cents and then try and tackle the 25, 26 cent range and break out further. We'll have to see how this plays out. Ultimately, guys, I think the most critical support level we need to look out for to remain bullish here in the short term is the 50 EMA, 55 EMA here in the hourly. We can see how price is clearly reacting to it, and it pretty closely follows this green line here. So, I think in the short term, we're likely to have a pullback. Our indicators seem to indicate that, and the volume is decreasing. So pullback makes sense. Again, I think we might fall down and retest the breakout at 24 cents. If that doesn't hold, I think critical support is the 50-55 EMA here in the hourly. It can clearly hug. It clearly is hugging the walls of this ascending triangle. Okay, and if that does not hold, then you know what? Let's do a fib retracement here. Let's do a fib retracement. I'm just gonna be very interested to see where these fib levels line up. Let's see. Oh, okay, interesting stuff here. So yeah, so the 2-3 cents range makes sense as support. Okay, you know, the 236 fib retracement levels around there. You know, we have sideways price consolidation around these regions, around the 23 cent, as well the 20, right where our 100 EMA is. So this is very interesting. I think yeah, see the 21 cent range, guys. I think the 21 cent range is going to act as strong support. You know, the 382 fib retracement level there is there. The 100 EMA is there. We had sideways price action here. As we can see here, when we tried to break down, we found support right along this area here. So, guys, I think the 21 cent range is going to act as critical support. Again, the 50 EMA on the hourly and the breakout point here at 24 cent. If indeed we break out bullishly, I think kind of like the 28 cents makes a lot of sense for like our next stop, where we might find some resistance. Long term, guys, I'm not sure what ADA could do. You know, ADA is a very interesting project. I'm sure it will do well long term. So I don't really have any price predictions for it long term. I don't think I've done enough research into it. But guys, you know, bottom line is here. Whatever way we draw this, we're kind of in an ascending triangle here. And so, I think we're likely to have a significant breakout one way or the other within the next, I'd say, day or so here, guys. Yeah, I can expect another, yeah, day and a half. I think we're like, we can see a big move with ADA in the next day and a half. Day or day and a half. We're gonna see if ADA wants to remain bullish here or not. If we start to break down below this green line, we may have further consolidation. If we break out above this red line acting as resistance here, I think we're likely to pump further, likely see short-term resistance here at the 28 cents. Another thing that we need to keep in mind, I keep harping on this because go away, it makes some sense, is the Bitcoin dominance chart. Guys, we need to keep our eye out on Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance being the total value of Bitcoin in comparison to the total value of all cryptocurrencies. Okay, and whenever Bitcoin dominance falls, that allows the altcoins to pump, because Bitcoin dominance acts like, you know, it like sucks money out of the altcoins. When Bitcoin dominance is rising, you know, people want to throw their money into Bitcoin because it's pumping. It sucks money out of the altcoins. Whenever it relaxes and pulls back a bit, you know, people tend to move their money into the altcoins. And even when you compare like the Bitcoin pairings with altcoins, it's just a mathematical function that like whenever you know, Bitcoin falls, the comparative price for the altcoin rises. So hopefully that makes sense. Maybe not, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. All you need to know is down Bitcoin dominance, good for the altcoins. Bitcoin dominance, bad for the altcoins. That's basically the best way of saying it. And as we can tell here, I think there's kind of like this ascending triangle situation going on with Bitcoin dominance. So, like with these peaks here, and here, you know, we could have seen how Bitcoin got rejected off these levels. So, you know, if we reject further, again, I think the altcoins are likely to benefit. So this is something we need to keep our eye out for. Again, if anything interesting happens with these cryptos, we always talk about it in our Discord group. Link to join that will be down in the description below. Unfortunately, we only allow awesome people to join. So if you're not awesome, I'm afraid you can't join. But if you are awesome, you want to talk crypto, you want to talk trades, you know, technical analysis, make sure to check out our link down in the description below. As well, if you want to trade these markets, I always recommend Bybit. Bybit is by far the favorite exchange I've used, my favorite exchange I've used. There's a link to join that down in the description below. Please be careful when leverage trading, and only do it if you're experienced when it comes to trading. So I think I'll wrap it up there, y'all. Take care.